Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is Harset here, and welcome back. Today I am going to be going over some more PvP series of Star Wars. And today, as I said, I'm going to be covering the Rage spec. Now, yesterday I went over the Carnage spec, and I got quite a few comments and feedback, which, thank you guys. It's very, very informative. There is a few things that I did do wrong, but you know, I had just spec'd into this just to kind of give you guys a show of what the spec can do and how, you know, difference is. I mean, I was trying to focus really hard on showing how powerful the roots are in the spec, which is pretty much generally what the spec is good for. A lot of people are saying, oh, it's more for burst, for thing. I disagree. I'm not sure. I mean, you can get some nice damage out of it using gore, but, you know, when you're sitting in low to medium gear, it's generally going to be a basis of what you're going to use it, and I think it's very, very, very powerful as support. So we'll continue on anyway. Some other things. What was the comments I got in general? I was using Rupture a lot in this spec. Now this is just an old habit of mine, just using Rupture, because I generally play Annihilation. I like this tree the best. I think it's the most powerful when it comes to 1 versus 1 play. You can really dish out some nice damage and continually process damage, and you know, you can get a rotation in that works and things like that. Now, but as we move on, I'll have a look at the raid spec today. So I've just spec'd into this, and I've queued myself into PvP. So before we kick off, I'm just going to go over it. I would like to designate this tree as the PvP tree, simply because it has the most PvP orientated abilities in all of the trees in comparison. If we can look at our last point talent there, it's called Force Crush, and pretty much it slows the target from 60% to 10% movement over 5 seconds and deals a certain amount of damage to each target as they're running. So this alone would actually designate this tree is the PvP, because this isn't really a PvE ability. You don't really use this against, I mean, generally all mobs and you know, NPCs, they won't run away from you, so you're not trying to slow them down in the first place. It's the same with a couple of other abilities here. It's like Ravage is now uninterruptible. Once again, you'll use that and it won't interrupt you. And there's probably some other things in here. Obliterate to jump you in. Okay, so we got the queue. This is the spec I'm going, and I put a few points into these talents over here. This one for Sheet Joe form, which allows me to take additional damage reduction. You'll find this quite nice in the damage reduction area. So you have 2% here, 2% here. It's like 4% damage reduction overall while using this form. And you know, it's generally much more powerful, especially if you're mixing in this with a lot of expertise. Now, the one side effect to this build, and even though it increases certain damage and ability and utility, allowing you to obliterate is really, really nice, allows you to jump the target within 10 meters. You have this these talents like Shockwave and Dominate, which actually increase the damage of this ability, your Smash, which is generally an AoE ability. And I'll go over that just as we pop in here now. Now, the AoE ability is something you probably got into the habit of using from the start of the game, and it was one of those that you just found situational. Well, the Rage spec turns it into a pretty primary ability. So what we have is you have this charge talent that increases the critical hit of your Smash and Obliterate by 100%. And then to top that off, you have this Shockwave ability that increases the damage of your next smash by 25% and stacks to 4 times whenever I use Force Choke or Force Crush. So there you have 200% damage increase, and then multiply that by another 100%, and you're going to be hitting out 3k ish hits, depending, because this is 1k for me at the moment based on gear. And I think it's quite a powerful opener ability. I mean, not even opener, but you can play it in, but you can dish out some really, really high damage, and I'm going to be focusing on that in this one. So we'll see how much damage we can actually throw out with this spec. Other than that, I shall cover a few more things as we go. So let's see how we do. So I've moved my Rupture ability off my bar, so hopefully I won't use that as much, and I'll be focusing on trying to use Force Crush a lot. I'm still going to play a little bit of Avoidance. I want to survive, but at the same time I want to be killing as best as I can. That was me trying to charge, failing horribly. Okay, I'm going to crush this guy. Now I'm going to interrupt him and choke him. And I have some stacks up. And I'm going to try this. There you go. 3k hit immediately. And I'm going to pop some cooldowns. See if I can hurt him a bit. Okay, it's not ready. Not facing target. Okay, I can't even hit the guy. That's really frustrating. Okay, let's see what we can do here now. Ah, it was too late. Too late. Okay, before you go into, oh my god, you noob, guys, this is like slash played 10 days into game. 8 days I spent leveling. So this, I'm not perfected this class whatsoever. Don't expect that to be in the play. I am just using the abilities I did from PvE, and all I'm doing is throwing them into PvP and trying out the specs and see how it feels. And choke this guy to death. There we go. I'm tabbing a lot on this target. I'm going to interrupt him. Okay, let's see if we can dish out some decent damage. This guy. No! I really wish I could use my force charge while I'm falling, but it never seems to work. Probably can get up there though. See if I can get up there, help this guy out. Stun. Open up with some nice. Let's pop this cooldown, see if we can get some decent damage going. I'm gonna blind him. And he's getting away, so I'm gonna grab him. Now I have my thing up, but he's frozen me, but I'm choking him. I'm gonna hit him there for a nice amount of damage, as you can see with the... No, oh, I got the interrupt. Nice. No, I didn't actually interrupt. That's really weird. It's like it's on cooldown, but then it doesn't work, even though I had a full rage bar. I don't know why that is the case. Or maybe it's a priority system that you managed to kill the guy, but didn't quite kill the guy. Okay, I'm getting nuked. Let's see if I can run over here and get the heal, or if someone else can heal me, would be really nice. Heal me, please, or I'll just run in and kill someone. Oh, there we go. Another thing I got was, oh, you should focus on getting the boxes all the time. It'll keep you up. Yeah, that's because I'm the most reliant class on getting boxes. Clearly. An interesting comment. Whee! Up and down and up. Actually, I don't even need the box. I'm doing it now out of just spite. Oh, he needs the box. No. I have no way to stop him, do I? Yes! Up yours. I'm gonna choke him and run away and see if that kills him. Come on. I healed. And that did not do anything. So we'll try again. Okay. Oh well, lesson learned. Don't try to let people run around hitting you. Apparently that will not work. So I can heal up myself a bit and we can get back into it. Now I'm not focusing on the ball so much. I'm just trying to see how much damage I can get out of this spec, and I find it really, really powerful so far. As you see, all the crits are generally quite high, but it's very bursty. There's no real sustained damage that I can see. Let me up. Charge. This is one thing I love about Annihilation, is my charge ability. I can never use it enough. I like choking people to death, just for the sake of choking them.
Looks like the frog dogs have a new strategy. Let the rotworms win. Rotworm ball. Let's see if they can keep it.
Speed, hide, and speed, and get HP back up, and then get back into the game. And we're winning. Awesome. So, killing these people is kind of working. Let's give us some more power. Ah. Eat that. I like big crits. Big crits are shiny. Shiny is fun. See if I can... I'm running around grabbing all of these because I just want to do maximum amount of damage. Alright, let's see if we can push this out again. I'm going to charge him. I'm going to choke him. And then I'm going to hit my smash button with the whole increase of damage. Let's see if we can get... there's 2 people. There's one there. Perfect. Choke him. Now I have 2 of them here. I'm going to try to hit them both. No. Oh, 4K up yours. I'm doing this to try and increase my speed because it does increase my speed, but obviously it's not enough. Let's see if I can stun all these. But no. Obliterate also increases my speed. It's something I'm trying to get into the habit of using. So I was aware of it, but you know, things like these, when you're just using them first time, it actually takes a few run-throughs just to get the feel of. Stun them all there and just focus on this guy. Just crush him. Burst. Keep up ting, use some cooldowns because I'm dying. Choke him. AoE. Ah, didn't get it off. Oh well. When you're not monitoring these things, this is where you fall over. I could have used my Undying Rage again, but I didn't. And the thing with Undying Rage is it's something that it's one of those abilities that you really just want to use, as I said in the last one, when you're at like 10% HP. And to do that, you're already in execute range. And a lot of these people tend to hit you for 6k when you have 4k left and you try to use your Undying Rage and then one takes priority over the other and it's... So, we should get into it. Try to get into the habit. There's some people there. No! Just as I got boosted up. Ah, that wasn't as strong. Can't interrupt. I'm stunned for the entire duration. Let's go berserk! I'm just gonna slow this guy from interrupt him. I'll try and interrupt him again because he's just spamming the heals. And ah, no! I died again. 6 minutes left. Okay, let's keep it going. Damage is looking good, I think. The survivability is looking reasonable. Now, you know, I could cut out all of these parts and, you know, make it all super fast, showing you loads of crits and stuff. I mean, there, I have 4k crit. Check that out, like. Just using that smash ability. And this is where the smash ability really comes into play when you're using this, this spec. Can I make it? I think I can. Yeah. Stun them a bit. Oh, someone else shoot him off. Where'd he go? There he is. Push him. Now, I'm doing that on purpose because I don't want the ball to be sitting there focused on me, so I'm gonna then go for it. Why am I running so slow? There we go. You are crushed. And now you have damage. Now you're gonna die. And now I got the ball guy. No! Let me out! Oh well, at least it was back there instead of here, which is generally within capture range. Let's go berserk. Stun them. Choke, 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 choke. Use ability. Splat goes a frog dog. I want to kill more. I'm not wasting my trinket on this because I could use it for something more important. Has anyone noticed that my what you call it? My sprint is not showing up on my bar a lot of the time, even though it's active. See, look, it disappears. Where's it gone? Oh, right, it's a combat ability. I see, I see. So apparently when you go into combat it actually disappears even though it just doesn't become inactive. Kill! Kill! Free kill! Yes. Okay, I've used like cooldown at 10% HP somewhat. I don't know if I can kill this guy. No, no health. Not with two of them on me. See if I can get out of there then. Even though I'm... No. Doesn't matter. Probably should have just stayed and killed him. Or at least have done as much damage before I died.
That's how it's done.
Stuck in the waiting area. Let's go.
That's incomplete. Rotworms need a vision checkup.
I did.
Rotworm ball. Let's see if they can keep it.
That one, bro. Go, go, go. Yeah. Oh, that was close. Risk is part of the game. And finish him. No, he's out range.
Pointless throw. Rotworms are losing it, folks.
2 minutes left.
Rotworms have the ball. Show us what you've got, Rotworms.
Hello. Tapping. Go. Get him. I have 2 people on me.
That's incomplete.
Ish.
Rotworms need a vision checkup.
Alright, so I'm gonna stun you. Then I'm gonna use my awesome. I thought I had a charge, but I was looking for the debuff. I was like, no, it's not there. Come on. Alright, there's a problem with this ability Unleash. Apparently if you're pressing forward and you try to use it, it doesn't work. And I've noticed that quite a lot with some abilities. It's the same with your Disruption. Apparently you have to be in a standstill position to allow them to work, and it's very frustrating. I hope they fix this in a later version.
Back to the mayhem.
There it goes again.
Rotworms destroy the ball handler.
I thought I actually used Unleash. Then I used it again, and then it was like, what? What?
Success. That's how it's done.
Rotworm's pass. I don't even know if I'm doing that much damage because I'm dying so much, so I'm trying to continue pushing out as much as I can. Except I get kicked off, and then it's like, "Argh." Here we go, have power,
Rotworms need a vision checkup.
and die. 3k. This is something. I didn't even know where this guy keeps vanishing. Also, you probably notice I do quite a few bit of damage with that ability. It's one of the additional talent points that you get. It allows you to pretty much throw in quite a few extra damage to my vicious throw or vicious slash, and it hits for 1k, 1.2k. It's quite a nice standard ability. I just completely failed there. Will this hit him from up here? Oh, well. Why aren't you dead? There you go. 25 slays. We're flying. Flying along.
Our dogs have the ball, but for how long?
It's just not the same unless you can get out the extra crush damage.
Rotworms play.
Oh, there we go. Ah, didn't. So how was the damage anyway? It was better. It was better. At least I got a few more badges than the last time. I probably could get a lot more damage if I focused on bigger groups just by running in and doing AoE every time I had a chance, but everyone seemed to be very split in this match, so it didn't really work out. But that's it for me. Yes, fine, there you go. that's it for me, guys. And this was just a quick look at the Carnage spec, or sorry, the Raid spec. I will continue over the weekend, hopefully, and I'll go back over my Annihilation spec, which is something I'm a bit more proficient in, because I'm used to this spec, and I like the feel of the force charge cooldown, because having the difference in 6 seconds or 3 seconds on cooldown is quite a nice ability for me. But I like this tree a very much amount because of the amount of damage you can push out in it, and it's very bursty and it's very high, as well as, you know, in general it has quite nice survivability. It wouldn't be as survival as the Annihilation tree because of your loss of healing ability, but you know, as you perfect these things, you could probably push this tree up into very strong play. I'd say later on, if I spent a week on this tree, I could probably show you a lot more play with it, maybe focusing on a few other things, but we'll leave it at that for today. Anyway, guys, thank you for watching. I'll see you next time. Wait, what is this? This is unlimited stun. Is he actually crying? I think he's crying. He's upset. Oh, he didn't get enough damage done. Okay, this is getting a bit ridiculous. And slash stuck doesn't work. Okay. Maybe if I can get someone to kill me. As soon as I can figure out how to speak in ops. And someone please kill me. I am stuck. Oh god, come on. And even all my abilities are grayed out on top of things. This was like caused by a stun effect. I don't know what stun effect. No, he's getting away. There we go. Choke me, yes. Did that break it? No. Now I am in infinite choke mode. I want that ability. Give me that ability. Let me have infinite choke. So I can kill them while they're in choke. It's a pretty mean death, actually. There we go. Okay, let's go. Let's go. Come on. What's he doing? Is he dancing? Maybe I only need some tunes like. No, that's not working. Ah, crap! I'm actually going to end up timing out because I can't move. Ah, another bug! Ah, I'm going to have to stop it there. Okay.